What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Follow me, if you would.
These writings could be of import.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Uncommon materials can be found here, methinks.
Well, well. That's quite a discovery.
Look there. Methinks I spy aught of use.
Puh! That's like to make me sick, it is. Still, there's not a swig of newt liquor can't fix, I always say. Bollocks, I'm all out. Boy there, come at a fine time, you have. Care for a rotten egg? 'Twas soft boiled right here in the hot spring. 'Tis mostly sand, won't kill you. Huh. Bought me some newt liquor, have ye? Many thanks, Cos. Don't mind if I do. Aye, that's the stuff. There's naught finer than a gulp of newt liquor. After a hot bath, 'tis bliss, pure and simple. But I'll need me a nibble to go with my glug. Down the hatch. Aye, this is a dream come true, 'tis. Suppose you deserve aught for your trouble. Here you are, cuz. A soft-boiled egg, specially prepared right here in the hot spring.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
At last! I've ne'er seen a more welcome sight. The spring here has been visited since time prevailed for its curative properties. I only hope 'twill be able to ease the ache in my back. I'll go have my soak now, if 'tis all the same to you. Can't have Cleona fretting over how long I've been gone. Ooh! It twinges a bit.
'Twould seem I owe you a debt of gratitude and an apology. True to your word, you have seen my husband safely to the spring. I was so afeard for his well-being, I couldn't bring myself to sit at home, waiting, wondering. So I followed you at a distance, though now I see I needn't have. My husband and I are met with persecution everywhere we turn, you see. More than one village we thought to call home has driven us away. That is why we live in so far-flung a place. Gaustaffer can bear the judgment well enough, but I cannot. You, at least, have proven deserving of our trust. My husband was right about you. You are a kind soul, indeed. I shall not soon forget this good turn you've done my husband and I. You are welcome to visit us again, if your travels should happen to take you as far as our abode. I would fain lend you my skills as Magick archer maester, and I'm certain my husband would be only too glad to take up his blacksmith's hammer for your sake.
Sir Cleona
Was the Magick...
Short though our acquaintance may be, your kindness and sincerity have earned my respect. And so, to aid you in your duty, I would grant you this technique, my most guarded secret as maester of my art.
Well met.
After all, I owe you a debt of gratitude. 'Tis the least I can do. Much comes to mind. I think of my husband.
Out. Well now, if it ain't the current Arisen. Faring all right? Have you come for a dip in the hot spring? Or mayhap to speak with me? Is that right? Suppose I can indulge you a moment, so long as I've a drink in hand. Consarn it, this bottle's empty. Apologies, cuz. But I can't talk with a parched throat.
Party is well balanced. I can see no weaknesses that might be exploited.
Onward!
Greetings. I expect you must be weary from your travels, but you'll find this hot... Its healing waters draw upon the volcano's natural heat. Take a dip, and your fatigue shall melt away in moments. Always a pleasure.
Not without its charms.
I'm done for. My dare say I could forget all my terrible itch. I hope to
Take
be
opportunities as they come, I say.
What's to be done about this?
Yeah, best to business. Yeah, my back.
There's comfort in a hunt on a daily life.
One there can be too prepared after a lonely place. But not without its charms.
If I grin and bear it, I could almost nod off where I stand.
Ain't no sense thinking too
Could use a little fun to brighten my day. If I could, I'd...
Methinks these climes are ill-suited to habitation.
Indeed. Vermont feels a world away.
Without its charms.
Now, this is a place to forget one's troubles.
Oh, I could stay in here all day. I found a place with some useful materials for leave the finding of equipment enhancing.
I've got to focus. My shift's only just...
I could spend all day here.
Seems my humming would be unwelcome.
As they say, no tidings are best.
I'd like a quiet life.
I could almost nod off where I stand.
How glad I am to see you. What brings you here, my friend? How do you fare? Is there aught I can do for you? I would gladly offer you any aid I can.
This next part's a real treat.
I am well enough, thank you.
Come now, loosen those purse strings. Have we met, sir?
Fancy a look at my wares?
I feel as good as new. Let the adventure... continue. I'll be ready to tackle whatever comes.
No quarrel here.
Time for a few sips. Oh, bollocks. All out.
My pack's grown rather heavy.
Let's see. What can we do?
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battles. I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combats through... All told, I'm rather satisfied with my performance.
Is there aught this pawn might do for you? Fair travels, Arisen. I shall remember you, always.
I drew the short straw.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Living's hard, but dreams are free, I say. You're no soldier, are you? I expect your journey was a long one then. I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head at least. Always a pleasure.
I shall be your shadow.
If I sleep on my woes, mayhap they'll go away.
You're no soldier. I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head. at least. Always a pleasure. You're no soldier. I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head at least. Much obliged.
Not my kind of place, this.
Do forgive me, Master, but I've not learned anything useful of late.
You're no soldier, are you? I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head at least.
There are worse things than turning in early, I must say. I fought alongside the most valiant fighter. To see her bait the enemy's assault was a wonder to behold. I've a feeling fortune...
You're no soldier. I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head at least. Much obliged.
Fancy a gander? I find goods. I've weapons to sell. But is that really what you came out here for? I've been getting so few customers, you see. Truth be told, I'm of half a mind to pack up and leave, what with the volcano growing more active of late as well.
Much obliged.
Well met.
This is clearly designed to carry us somewhere. It could prove... Useful.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty. If ever you've need of an ear to listen, you have but to ask. I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. 'Twill be an honor to serve by your side. A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. It is said there is an illness fools can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control, and in time will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands.
Can that really be true? I don't like the sound of it at all.
How horrible.
They will accomplish little against this foe. Flee! Your lives are in jeopardy.
Calm down. The magic will be unleashed any moment.
I sustain the spirit.
Dare I say it? We trounced our...
Beg pardon, sir. I mustn't be distracted.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Like it or not, I must go where duty calls. I'm dead on my feet after
Can't wait for the new equipment to come in. Is there aught you require?
You're no soul. I'd not recommend camping. You'll await neath the Much obliged.
What must needs be done? Like it or not, I must go where duty calls.
a material. Useful things, these.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Unless I'm very much mistaken, we've got just what we need tucked away in